G'day crew, Ross here out in the garden. Now you can see here that there's a fair amount of airflow in the bottom of these tomatoes, which is what you want. It means that it's not going to get too wet, too damp. Of course you want dampness in the soil, but you don't want dampness in the leaves because that promotes disease. Try not to plant them too close together. If you do, go through and clean up anything touching the ground, and if it's too crowded, just trim a few out. There might be a few sacrificial tomatoes go, but you'll end up with a better crop. Now, there's two types of tomato plants, determinate and indeterminate. Now, determinate are more of your bush tomatoes. They grow in a bush, they all generally grow at the same time, to the same size, and they're harvested at the same time. Think a lot of your commercial varieties of tomatoes. Indeterminate are your vines. So these, cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, most of your heirloom varieties. Now these benefit from a prune, believe it or not, just like a fruit tree. And for the same reason. So you're looking at anything diseased. So on here I've got no disease, but I've got a little bit of sunburn. We had a couple of really hot days going back a few days ago. So we'll just pick those off. They're not doing anything, they're all just curling up and drying out. We'll leave everything else. So anything touching the ground, we're going to get rid of. So if it's going to touch the soil, chance of disease coming up, and also it's stopping airflow to the bottom of this tomato. You want air flowing through here. That's the first thing. Second thing we're looking for is suckers. They've got to go, because what happens is they'll grow in to a full branch and you'll get fruit off them, but it'll crowd the plant and that will create problems. Also, you're just going to have too much fruit on here, which means that you're not getting enough nutrients. They're going to grow a little bit smaller, not as juicy, not as tasty, and it'll take longer to ripen. So get rid of your suckers, and that's really all you've got to do. All right, so I've zoomed in and you can see that I've got a branch coming up, the main branch. I've got one coming off that'll grow fruit, and right here, you can see there, I've got a little sucker, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch that off. There we go, and that goes. Now if I don't do that, and there's another little bit of a leaf still there, there we go. If I don't do that, what's going to happen? It's going to grow into a large branch, and I'm going to get fruit on it, which is fine, but it's going to crowd the plant, and that's pretty much all you need to do when you're pruning. So that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward with tomatoes. Make sure you water them regularly. Make sure you fertilise them regularly, give them a light prune, and of course making sure you've got plenty of airflow through there. All right guys, that's your tip for today. As always, thanks for your time. It's New Year's tonight, so enjoy yourself and we'll see you in New Year. Happy gardening. See ya.